Hey guys. So sorry about that. I just started my live a moment ago and my Bluetooth headphones were plugged in again. Oh my gosh. Oh, pray for me. I get it together. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm going to delete that live because there was like a full minute or something of me talking and my Bluetooth headphones are in the other room. They couldn't hear me. So I'm sorry about that. All right. So what we're doing today is all signs by element: earth, air, fire, water, the past person, and the new person feelings. So we're starting with earth, air, fire, water. All right, we're starting all the way over. We'll get their feelings and their actions. Okay, so already I'm seeing the lovers in reverse, earth signs. This person did something sneaky. They might want to apologize. The lovers in reverse can be anything that separates two people, earth signs. And the seven of swords in reverse is they're having a guilty conscience. This person feels guilty about what they did. Jeez, that's not a good start. I mean, might want to apologize. What did they do? What did this person do? What happened between these two for the earth signs? What happened between these two for the earth signs? What happened? There was a change. Okay, but that doesn't tell me why the seven of swords in reverse. This person slowly changed how they felt about you. Okay, what is it? What happened? Sun in reverse, they lost optimism over time. Maybe they had depression as well. How does this person feel about the earth signs? Two pentacles in reverse. This person feels like they have a lot going on. Okay, so they could think that you have a lot going on, that you're juggling, that you don't have time for them. They could feel as though you need to drop something for them. This person doesn't feel prioritized by you, earth signs. Now remember, this is the current person or the past person. And then we'll do the new person. Let's see, what is the love between these two? Eight of Swords reversed. This isn't good. I feel like this is, you know what? I was just doing the live before I realized the sound was gone, and we had the Nine of Swords reversed, and now the Eight of Swords reversed. To me, this feels like a situation where you feel like you freed yourself from something, where someone was being sneaky or toxic, or I don't know. Eight of Swords reversed. It's like you freed yourself from something. And I don't think that you should go back, because if someone's got you in that Eight of Swords, overthinking, doubting yourself. For some of you, it could even have been mental abuse or gaslighting. This is a gaslighting energy right here. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. Please tell me how the sound is, because I was muted before. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is the gaslighting energy. Over time, this person really lost optimism. They could have even fell into a depression with the sun reverse. Could be Gemini, could be Leo, could be Aquarius here. I really don't like this. To be honest with you, this person really, whether you know this or not, I feel like this person wanted you to drop something for them. It's almost like they wanted you to give them all of the time, energy, and attention, or I don't understand exactly what's going on. All I know is that Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, no, I don't care if this person feels like they owe you an apology. They gaslit you, probably. They might have even made you feel some type of way about yourself because they don't feel good about themselves. Okay, the sun in reverse, they don't feel good about themselves. That's almost like that person who gives you backhanded compliments because they know that they're too good for you and they want you to feel bad about yourself because they don't want you to leave them. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that's the energy that I'm seeing here. But also the lovers in reverse. I mean, did they have someone else? Because that could be cheating, but that can also be a failure to choose. Like the lovers in the upright is someone who chooses between two options in love or two life paths. And in the reverse, it's disharmony, chaos, infidelity, whatever. It's not giving me specifics. Let's see more about how do you feel, earth signs? How does the earth signs feel about this person? Thank you. How do the earth signs feel about this person? I'm doing good. I think you're being guided away. A lot of you guys are like, I need to get the hell out of here. You could have physically moved. I mean, if you had the Eight of Swords in reverse in your feelings, some of you could feel like you really escaped something toxic, okay? Six of Swords, maybe you even moved. Page of Swords reverse, but I think you're still looking at their social media. This is a detective. This is a spy, okay? Like, yeah, you might have moved away. You might have moved on. You might feel like you released a burden, but I think you're still watching them. Okay, I think you're still looking. I think you're still curious. All right, let's see what this person's doing. Okay, this person could be a very controlling person. Oh my gosh. That was the bird. The bird knocked over their box. I'm sorry. Okay, so this person could be controlling, or they're trying to be the boss. All right. They're trying to control their feelings as well. If this is the type of person who sneaks around and gaslights you, they probably have issues with control or possessiveness. Give me more on how this person feels. I really don't like that. They're trying to control their feelings. I mean, that might not be a bad. This came out before. They could be a Aries, a Leo, a Gemini, an Aquarius, heavy Leo. Um, yeah, the Strength and the Emperor. This person is trying to hold strong. I think they don't want to show you any vulnerability, any weakness. Okay. So they don't want to show you strength. They don't want to show you weakness. They don't want to show you emotions. Did they even love you? What? Did this person even love the earth signs? Now remember, this is past or present, and we're going to do future for those of you who are single. Did they even love the earth signs? Three of Pentacles reversed? Ugh. I mean, you guys, you know these are general readings. Why the Three of Pentacles in reverse? This person did not want to work on it. I feel like this person thought that they could get you easily. Because the Three of Pentacles in reverse is someone who doesn't cooperate. All right. They're unwilling to cooperate. They're unwilling to be helpful. They're unwilling to provide support. There was a lot of cards that flew out too. So I'm not going to lie. I think this person's all over the place with how they feel about you. We'll see if there's anything in their actions. Give me another card on their feelings though. Why the Three of Pentacles reversed? Like that. For some of you, there could be a third party. And the only reason I say that is because we had the Lovers in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So to me, that's like, I see this person as just like a situational thing. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Nine of Wands in reverse. This person feels like what's the point? I'm not going to win anyway. They kind of are giving up on this. But also the Nine of Wands in reverse is somebody who's very difficult to deal with. It's like they have high demands. It's like they have high expectations. It's just like I don't know, they have a chip on their shoulder. I feel like this person, the Nine of Wands in reverse can feel like they're the only person left standing. Like they've been put through the ringer and they're the only one who still cares. But with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, they're not willing to cooperate anyway. Ace of Swords in reverse, suppressing their inner truth, not answering the phone, not communicating, potentially even lying. I'm not going to lie. I don't like this. Let's get some advice. And honestly, you feel like you freed yourself from this. I mean, you could still be watching them because we had the Page of Swords in reverse, but you freed yourself from this. And I say for good reason. Six of Wands in reverse, refusing to swallow their pride. Okay. Also, they could have just been, I'm not going to be like, I don't want to be harsh. I don't want to be harsh, you guys. Okay. But I don't like what I'm seeing here. The Six of Wands in reverse is somebody who feels undervalued. But if this is that person in their ego, they're standing from a place of pride that I'm not going to be the one to say I'm sorry. I'm not going to be the one to give up control, and I'm not going to be the one, you know what I mean? They're very prideful. They're coming from a place of ego. They're not giving this attention. Six of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse. You're probably in no contact with this person. Let's see what the advice is. I'm sorry this was negative, you guys. But I mean, it started out with the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. And the Seven of Swords in reverse can be someone who like if they stole from you time, energy, attention, that's, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, it will be rectified or they have some kind of guilty conscience. But I don't like that. Okay. What's the advice here? So they were trying to get away with something, potentially just control. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This was a bad investment, you guys. I'm sorry. This is really negative. This is not lovey-dovey. This probably isn't going to be for all of you. I'm going to read for the new person as well. I'm going to do 2 spreads for every element. So if you don't relate to one, hopefully you'll relate to the other. But they're general readings, guys. Okay, we have the King of Cups in reverse. This is a love bomber. So for some of you, I just feel like this is trying to what the advice here is to try and manage your emotions here, and in realizing that maybe this was a poor investment, because the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is like something maybe isn't worth the energy. And the King of Cups in reverse is not a very honest person, but it's also someone who's having a difficult time managing their emotions. So I feel like this is just saying to get balanced right now with your money matters and with your emotional matters, to not give this person, I don't know, anything else in the advice. This is why I try not to use reversals, because it makes things really negative. Okay, so the Devil in reverse and the Two of Cups. So there could be potential for you to meet someone. I mean, Two of Cups in reverse. Ooh, the bird is being really loud. I'm sorry. Two of Cups is Two of Cups in this deck is entanglement. All right, it's friendship. It's caring for the other person's emotions. So there could potentially be an opportunity to be friends with this person, or this is someone else that you're meeting, because the Devil in reverse is overcoming something toxic here. So I feel like there could be an opportunity to be friends with this person, or to connect with other people who are maybe less damaging, less toxic for you. Let's see if this person's going to take any action. I kind of feel like this person's just being in their ego right now. Yeah, I don't know. They might, but the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who moves slowly. But I kind of don't like how they started out, you know? I mean, they definitely did something. I mean, they're definitely prideful. And they're guilty. They feel guilty. So they could apologize potentially here. But I think that there's some amount of indecision here. And the Two of Swords is like not having enough information to make the decision. So they're still kind of on the fence about their feelings and about whether or not they want to swallow their pride and apologize, because they have a guilty conscience. So I don't know. The Two of Cups could be you meeting new people who are better for you, or you just extending friendship and having closure, because you sort of feel like you got out of something that was toxic anyway. Eight of Swords in reverse. I'm really sorry if the bird is loud. Luna, Luna. She's mad at me, I think. Okay, let's do the new person. So for those of you earth signs who are single, I'm going to put the timestamps up later, you guys. I'm sorry that the bird is loud. I know. She's being really loud. Hi. Okay. So hopefully you guys didn't relate to that first reading, because it was negative. It was so negative. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Okay. For those of you earth signs who are single, don't want a past person, are interested in someone new, let's see what's coming in. You love birds? Oh, good, because this one's loud. Luna. All right, so we have King of Pentacles. So you could meet an earth sign here in the future. And this is actually your energy. So I shouldn't show you these cards. You hear? Luna. She's saying hello. So in the new person's feeling, you could be meeting a Taurus or another Capricorn. So this is saying start out as friends. Okay, we have the Hierophant here, which in this deck is support. Also, there's a little bit of a warning to not end up in a runner-chaser dynamic with this new person. Okay, you're going to get really attached. Okay, wow. Those of you who are single and interested in new, you could have a family with this next person. You could even get married with this next person. But there's a little bit of a warning to not chase after them, you know, to have equal give and chain. You're a water sign? Oh, nice. Well, we're going to do the waters last. Okay, so how is this new person going to feel about earth signs? King of Cups in reverse. This person is very emotional. They could be a drinker. They could think that you're a little bit of a love bomber. I don't know. What's the outcome with the new person? The Chariot. This is a really good outcome. Yes, Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands in this deck is whispering. So I feel like there could be a little bit of guardedness when this new person comes in. But if you take your time and potentially not chase after them, I feel like this could actually end in a very happy family. All right, the Ten of Cups is a happy family. Okay. What is this new person going to feel for the earth signs? Ten of Swords. So I think this person, when we have 10-10 here, Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups, this new person, when you meet them, one of you guys is going to be getting over a betrayal when you meet this new person. Okay, so they could be trying to get, ooh, the last spread we had a Two of Cups, and there it is again. So I feel like the outcome of the last reading was Two of Cups, and that's the Two of Cups there. You could start out as friends with this new person. I'm going to get the bird because, let's see, she might bite me. She's trying to bite me. I'm sorry, you guys. It's distracting me. Luna. All right. So the new person's going to come in. They might be a little guarded, and they might be getting over something. So, but it looks really good for the new person. The only thing is to go slow and to not be overly emotional. There could be a drinker. There could be another water sign. We have the Chariot, which is Cancer. And we also have Taurus. And we also have Capricorn. So they could be any one of those signs for the new person. Okay, so we're going to go. I'm going to put the timestamps up later, you guys. If you don't want to watch all the way through. So that was the earth signs. Let's move on to the air signs. Luna. 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 Come here, Luna. Luna. Up, Luna. Up. Up, Luna. Come on. Up. She doesn't want to come up. She doesn't want to come up. She just wants to squawk. It's because I'm talking. Okay, water sign. So we're doing air. We're doing the past or current person for the air signs. Luna. 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 Okay, so let's see. How are you feeling in your love life in regards to the past or current person for the air signs? Let's see. All right, Six of Wands. I feel like right now you're focusing on recognition. Six of Wands is a leader. This is someone who gets recognition. It could also be that you're wanting attention. Give me another card on the feelings. Some of you feel a little impatient. We have the Lovers here. I definitely think this is a very deep connection. There's a lot of chemistry between you. They could be a Gemini. They could be a Leo. They could be a Sagittarius. But the Temperance in reverse, I feel like this is somewhat of somebody who is overindulgent. I feel like you're having a difficulty controlling your emotions about this person, or you could be feeling impatient, or like something is unhealed between the two of you. Maybe there's a decision that needs to be made, because when the Lovers comes out in my readings, it's usually a major obstacle between the two. Hi there. I hope you don't mind the squawky squawk at the end. Okay, so let's see how this person feels. So there's a major decision that needs to be made between the two of you. It could be anything. It could be two people. It could be a job getting in the way. It could even be distance. This person, ooh, okay, this is Eeyore vibes. Four of Cups reversed. They could have their moon in Cancer air signs. This person wants momentum. The Four of Cups in reverse, I can see that as somebody who feels like they missed an opportunity with you and they're in the blues about it. Okay, give me another card on their feelings. Why the Four of Cups in reverse? So they're wanting to end the stagnancy. They're waiting on you. So that could be the obstacle if there's distance, air signs. So we're doing air signs, past person, and then we're going to do the new. Past or current and then new. So I think this person's waiting on you. They could feel like they missed an opportunity. There could be distance between you. Okay. Give me more on their feelings. And you're also feeling like something is unhealed. Lovers. Give me more on their feelings. Ooh. We have I don't like that. King of Swords reverse is a know-it-all. It can be sort of verbally. I don't like it. It could be a know-it-all. They could be someone who overthinks, but they can also be kind of a jerk. The King of Swords can be verbally abusive. They can use their power or thoughts or knowledge that they have kind of against you. I really don't like that. Let's see what this person's intentions are, because you're feeling the Lovers over here and you're really wanting attention and you're feeling like something's unhealed or like you're impatient. Okay. What are their intentions? What's this person's intention? Oh yeah, Luna. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. This person is staying where they're at. I think this person might be a little arrogant. If they're a Leo or a fire sign, they could have some arrogance. I'm definitely picking up on there could be distance. I feel like this person is waiting for you to make a move, but they're sitting back being judgmental and talking crap and like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not coming to you. Very arrogant. I really don't like it. Will they do anything? What are their actions? So their intentions are to sit and wait and kind of pout and maybe even talk crap in their head. You know, like they're fighting with you in their head. I don't like it. Like they're sending not great energy. I don't know if you're in communication with this person, they might be taking a long time to message you back, like maybe ignoring it and kind of making you wait a little. And then with the King of Swords in reverse, they're just being very testy. Okay. Let's see if they're going to take any actions. Will this person take actions? 10 of Pentacles. Well, they're working on their money. They're making money moves. This person's thinking about their legacy, their reputation. So, and they're very passionate towards you. So I don't know if they're actually going to make any moves towards you. Sometimes I see this as offering a helping hand. And the Ace of Wands, I think this person's focus is themselves. I'm not going to lie, because there are no cups here. There's no emotions. We do have the Lovers. I think this person's concerned with their reputation. Ace of Wands can be like, maybe they'll flirt with you, but I don't know. I kind of feel like this person is waiting for you to initiate things. So Ace of Wands, I think they're working on their money right now. Let's see what the blockage is. Yeah, there's no cards of communication. There's no cards of momentum here. Okay, the 10 of Wands is in the blockage. For some of you, if this is long distance, I feel like this person thinks that that they don't want to move or that they don't, like it's too hard. It's too hard. It's too heavy. There's too much responsibility in this. Give me another card in the blockage. The 9 of Cups reverse. See, I knew it. This person is in an independent energy. They're very selfish. Okay, the 9 of Cups in reverse is somebody who is selfish, who thinks the grass is greener on the other side. There's somebody who is self-serving. They could be a drinker. I don't like it. We can see that as a hedonist. I think this person's going where the money is. Like, I don't normally talk like that. This person's going where the money is. I don't like it. Okay. For the air signs, and this is actually your energy, so maybe you're upset at them. But I just feel like this person is pursuing new opportunities that are going to provide for them on a long term, or you're doing that because these are general readings and roles can be reversed. Okay, it is a strong connection. There is a decision to make. And for some of you, it's a move or it's, money over a relationship, like excitement over a relationship. Hi. Oh, thanks. Hey, guys. The bird has finally calmed down a little bit. I'm not going to lie. This person is selfish. Give me more on how you feel about this person, air sign. Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys are really trying to heal because the Five of Cups in reverse is someone who doesn't want to overindulge in their emotions. It's like you're feeling less disappointed the way that things went down. I mean, there could still be some dysregulation because the Temperance is in reverse. It's almost like I want to hurry up and just be done with this already. I know that there's a strong connection or I'm very attracted to them, but I also know that this person isn't going to move or they're not going to move their butt. They're either not going to physically move or they're not going to do anything. They're just going to sit there and pout about the fact that there was a missed opportunity or that things aren't working out the way that they want to or that it's too hard, right? So, okay. I mean, what are their feelings deep down? It's not very lovey-dovey today. I mean, there is passion and there is love and there is chemistry and attraction. Ooh. So we have the Strength card. Their feelings deep down are the Strength card. This person's trying to be strong. They're trying to be resilient. There's some sense of them trying to control how they feel because the Strength is somebody who learns to tame the inner beast, right? I don't know. Let's see. Give me another card on their deepest intentions. The Ten of Swords reversed. I think this is pulling, this is past or current person. So for a lot of you, this is someone that you've already ended it with. And the Ten of Swords in reverse is somebody who's putting their differences behind them to overcome something. I think that they're trying to put this behind them. The Ten of Swords in reverse is like, that's over, that's done. I'm over it. It's either somebody who's completely done hurting or who is still incredibly in pain. I do feel like there's some kind of emotional healing or there's some kind of emotional heaviness that they have with the Four of Cups in reverse. Like they're kind of depressed about it, but I feel like they're trying to suppress that because there's money to be made or there's things to do. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles. I don't, see them really doing anything here because we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel fiery and passionate. I think that they're going after something new, a new job opportunity or something that provides for them. Some of you, this is looking for someone who can provide for them in a material sense or who will look good on Instagram, like someone who their family will be like, you did a good job. It's very superficial. Okay. And I don't see them moving if it's a long distance thing. Two of Wands in reverse is somebody who's short-sighted and who doesn't move. They sort of stay where they are. And I think they're trying to get over the hurt of this. Let's see what the advice is. And honestly, I don't like the fact that the Nine of Cups in reverse came out because that's a very selfish energy. I think some of you, if they moved on and they dated someone else, I think that they're not happy with that. But I also feel like there's some sense of them staying where they are, whatever feeds them, gives them money, gives them a house. You know what I mean? Ooh, okay. So the outcome, we already have the outcome is the Justice in reverse. I don't like that. So the Justice in reverse is an equal exchange of energy. For some of you, there is a sense of feeling like things are unfair, feeling like things are unbalanced. We did have the Temperance in reverse. Some of you guys, I feel like this is saying, regardless of what happens with this person, you need to get yourself together here in regards to feeling balanced. Because, if you're an empath and you're coming to tarot, you're probably an overgiver. You're probably an amazing lover because you have a lot of love to give. So I just feel like there's this sense of defeat on this person's side. And for you, you're just feeling imbalanced. You're like, I love this person. I want to see them, but I don't want to feel bad anymore. This feels like it's over. For some of you, if this is a current person, I'm not seeing current person. I'm seeing divorce vibes. I'm seeing it's over vibes. I'm seeing someone's jealous and someone doesn't want to compromise. They might feel bad, but at the end of the day, they're giving me know-it-all energy. So, and that could be you, air signs, because this is air sign energy or overthinking energy. like the cold shoulder, like the heavy, heavy cold shoulder. And the King of Swords is like very narcissistic. I don't like that. Okay. So hopefully that's not you. But I just feel like there is, I don't know. I just feel like somebody here is detached from this. And, I feel like spirit is saying for you to just work on feeling balanced no matter what happens, because I think that you could have spent a lot of time feeling bad about how things are or how things went down. And now I think spirit is saying that you need to, just put all that energy and love back towards yourself and to get right with the temperance and the justice in reverse. This is balance. This is getting your emotions together. This is self-regulating and in the future, because the Libra energy is actually the sign of relationships. Try and put yourself in relationships that are more reciprocal. Anything else for the air signs for the current or past person? Also, I'm seeing, the best revenge is a glow up, 100%, because this justice card kind of creeps me out. It's like, I'm going to get revenge. But the best revenge is glow up. And then we have the Hermit. So the Hermit, he's God energy. We're still in the year of the snake, and we're not getting into the year of the horse until March. So this is just kind of saying to use your inner wisdom to guide you at this time and really listen to your body. The mind-body connection is major. So some of you guys are maybe isolating, spending more time alone, or just reflecting on things that have passed with or without this person. Hi. Where I'm doing the air signs, I'm doing the element signs. So instead of doing Aries through Pisces, I'm doing Earth, Air, Fire, Water. And I'm doing 2 spreads per element. So I'm doing the air signs right now. And I will have the timestamps up after if you want to come back and just click on your element. Okay, so now we're doing the air signs, the new person. All right. This is feeling very no contacty so far for the current or past person. I mean, I don't know if you're in communication with that person. It kind of doesn't look like it. All right, the new person. Oh, okay. So this is going to be the next person, either that you're already, the new person that you've met, or the new person who will be coming into your life for the air signs. So we have 8 of Cups coming out. This person could be bashful. They could also be the type of person to shy away from expressing their emotions. They could also be just out of something. The 8 of Cups to me is I just left something, but also potentially that maybe they're shy. I think this person's going to adore the way that you look. Can't really show this. It could be an earth sign. It could be a water sign. How is the new person going to feel for the air signs? How is the new person going to feel for the air signs? Oh, wow. A lot of you guys, what I've been seeing in these readings is that it's like you came out of something and on the other side you met your person, because 10 of Cups and how this person feels about you, I think this person is going to be attached. They're going to be very attached to you. They could even in their head think about having a family with you. Whether you do that or not, there's no guarantee, but air signs, this new person is going to get attached to you. The Chariot, I think that they're going to be met with a major decision. The Chariot, so this is Cancer energy, could be a Cancer. There could be distance between you and this new person, or that they're really wanting to make forward momentum with you. And we did have the 2 of Cups in reverse. I think that this person is fresh out of something, or they could see you as being fresh out of something. How will the air signs view this new person? Luna's finally stopped squawking. You're going to be undecided about this new person. Yeah, because I think there could be a major obstacle with the Chariot there. So, and then we had the 2 of Cups in reverse. So some of you guys, you could still be on the fence about a past person when this new person comes in, or there's not enough information. You'll have to make a decision. So the 2 of Swords in reverse is, I'm finally making a decision. So in other words, you're either going to be hella confused, what do I choose? Or you're going to be very decisive in your action. Give me another card on how the air signs will feel for this new person. 4 of Cups. Oh, wow. I don't like that. I'm getting heavy Cancer energy. Okay, so you're not going to like how slow it moves, the new person. You're going to be undecided because you're not going to like how slow it moves. Or there's some kind of distance because the Knight of Pentacles, to me, I see that as the Knights are always momentum. And because it's the Pentacles, that's slow. So some of you are not going to like how fast it moves. Like maybe it takes them a really long time to ask you out. Maybe it takes them a really long time to tell you how they feel because we started out with them being very shy, Eight of Cups. So I think that that's one thing you're not going to like about it. Ooh, okay. Even though this person is very attached to you in the beginning, I don't know. Okay, so what's the outcome with the new person? Wow, that flew right out. Okay. Ooh, uh-oh. I don't like it. Okay, so this flew right out. We have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords in this deck is shaking things up. But so I feel like there's some sense of shaking things up between the two of you. There could be a fight, okay? There could be some mind games. I'm not going to lie. Give me another card on the outcome. Because the Five of Swords is someone who does whatever they need to do to get what they want, right? And there's this sense of protection also. But it can simply just be mind games, like being strategic. Why is the Five of Swords here in the outcome for the new person, for the air signs? Interesting. Oh, wow. Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands. Ooh, okay. Some of you guys might give up on this too quickly because the Seven of Wands in reverse is someone who gives up on something. Sometimes they give up a little too soon, but it's also someone who potentially is lowering their guard. So I think some of you guys, now I'm getting one or two things with this. Some of you, first of all, you're not going to like how slow it moves. You could potentially be really guarded, or this person is trying to disarm you in regards to you thinking that you need to be strategic to keep them around, right? Because there's some residual kind of, I have to play mind games because of what you went through in the past. So, and also potentially, I can't show you this card. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, that to me is like, I'm trying to put my baggage behind me from the past person so that I can accept this love. And let me get another card on that because the Ten of Swords is someone who's completely moved on from a very difficult period of time. So this person could help you move on from that, or it could trigger you because of what you went through. Like, for example, let's say you're healing from narcissistic abuse and you meet someone who's really good to you. You could get really, really triggered and feel like someone's upset at you when they're not. Like, that's like PTSD. I'm not saying that's what's happening to you. I just think that there's one or two things happening here with the new person that they're triggering you to feel like you have to defend yourself because of the type of relationships you've been in, or they're helping you to lower your defenses here so that they can love you. Does that make sense, guys? You're an Aries? Cool. We're going to do fire next. So we have the High Priestess coming out. This is saying to trust your higher sense of self. You could be Pisces, or, you know, this person could be Pisces. This also says wait. So if you're in a relationship with a new person, and you feel like things are moving too slow, but it's good, don't give up too soon because you feel triggered by the pace that it's moving, because healthy relationships do move slow. They can feel boring. So, and that's kind of what I want to say here, because some of you guys, I feel like you could want to bail because you think, well, this isn't going anywhere. So don't do that. Just wait and try and lower your defenses, and don't accuse this person of crimes the past person committed. And this is just if you're single and you're so done with the past person, this is for you for sure, because we could all, you know, be a little triggered when it comes to relationships. That's the advice here for the air signs. The new person. Ace of Pentacles reverse. I told you. The advice is to wait. Some of you could feel like you're wasting your time when the new person comes in, but it will happen, okay? It might even be in a year. And for those of you who are single and you haven't met anyone yet, please be patient, okay? The High Priestess here says wait. The Eight of Pentacles here says it will happen, and when it's meant to happen, potentially in a year from now. And if you feel like things are moving too slow in your love life, that's divine timing. Because some of you are like, even if there isn't a single person that you're interested in right now. What you're trying to create is like something that will last, right? So, in other words, don't be discouraged that it's not happening when you want to, because if you met the person who you were going to spend the rest of your life with at the wrong time, it won't last. So, the divine is saying, be patient, hold it out, wait. Your higher self is telling you there's something that you need to wait on, and don't give up on something good because it's not going at the pace that you want it, right? That's what I'm seeing with the new person when you meet them, okay? Because this is the future prediction. And I feel like they're going to be very attached to you when you do meet them. You could even make them nervous because the Eight of Cups is bashfulness. So you could make them nervous. And there's this sense of, I can't show you all these cards because there's nudity. There's this sense of someone, this man is adoring this woman, but she's not even looking at him. So there's this sense of feeling like holds and attached when this new person comes in, like you're not going to accept their offer, potentially out of a place of, I have to play mind games to get this person to want me. In other words, spirit is saying you won't have to play hard to get with this new person. If you like them, they're not going to get the ick because they have healthy attachment. So that's what I'm getting. And for some of you, I feel like this person is going to court you. They could be a Leo. And I think there's going to be a lot of communication with that new person. For the air signs, oh, so for those of you who popped on before when I had my headphones in and there was no sound, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And for those of you during the earth sign reading where Luna was really being loud, I'm so sorry. I'm going to do a Valentine's Day special. I'm going to make sure that I get a room, a study room at the library for us, so it's not so loud. Okay, so we're doing fire now. And I haven't shuffled yet, but there's already the Four of Swords coming out. There's some kind of transit. So if you're in Aries specifically, sun, moon, or rising, there's some kind of transit. Saturn is going to be in Aries. When Saturn moves into Aries, there's this sense of you changing your routine or you're changing your lifestyle. This is specifically for Aries. Y'all are going to be going through a change. You could be growing up a lot more. There's going to be a lot more responsibility on your shoulders. So the Four of Swords coming out. Let me put that back, though. The Four of Swords is a rest period after a difficult time. So say you had a breakup or say that things were hard for you. The Four of Swords comes in and it's like you need some time to recharge before things change. Okay, so for the fire signs, the past or present person for the fire signs. All right, let's see. How are they feeling? How y'all doing? Someday I'll have the software in a computer so I can do all of the signs and not just the elements. All right, let's see. Fire signs, how does this person feel? How do you feel? We'll start with your feelings. Fire signs, how do the fire signs feeling in their love life in relation to their current or past person? Oh, this has been coming out for everybody. Six of Wands in reverse. A lot of you guys feel like you're not getting enough attention or recognition. Okay, maybe there's no communication. Maybe it's a no contact. This is also Leo energy, so this is fire sign energy. You're feeling like you're not getting the attention you deserve or the recognition you deserve or the communication you deserve. Eight of Swords, you could feel like you're overthinking. Now, Eight of Swords, I see that in this deck. I think that you could be beating yourself up because things maybe aren't working out the way that you want them to in your life, okay? Now, give yourself a break, take a breath, be gentle with yourself because the Eight of Swords is really someone who feels stuck in their head. It's a lot of anxiety. It's almost like panic attack anxiety, okay? So if you're having those feelings, just remember to breathe. Eight of Swords, you feel stuck. Some of you guys, I don't know, you could feel stuck in your head, maybe a lot of nervous thoughts, maybe talking like negative self-talk is what I'm getting with the Eight of Swords. How is the person who surrounds Aries, Leo, Sag feeling about them right now for the fire signs? Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. So Ace of Pentacles, the person who surrounds you. You see that? There's a tree on there. There's some fruit on it. Eight of Pentacles is an offer. It's a very stable offer. Give me another card on how they feel. So I feel like this person sees you as a very stable partner, or they're wanting to make an offer to you, but they're unhappy. That's something coming out for a lot of the signs. Four of Cups. They could feel like they missed an opportunity with you, or they could be just basically unfulfilled. There could be some depression. Now, the Four of Cups can literally be the Buddha sitting under the tree, saying, "Is that all there is?" Right? So I don't know. They're bummed out about something. Give me another card in their feelings. Maybe they're bummed out because they missed an opportunity. King of Swords. I don't think that they're showing any vulnerability right now. It's been coming out for a lot of the signs. King of Cups. Some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship. Okay, not for all of you. King of Cups, they have a lot of emotions for you. I don't know if they're showing it, though. This person, you know what? Because there's two different energies here, King of Cups, King of Swords, I feel like this person is moody. One day they could be very like, I love you. The next day they're not answering your phone calls. They could even be ignoring you. Okay, the Four of Cups is someone who just sits back and watches the message comes in and is like, I'm not in a good mood. I don't want to talk today. Okay. So even though there's love there, I think this person is very moody. I don't know if they're a drinker or if they just have a lot of emotions. They could be a water sign. Okay. What are their intentions for the fire signs, current or past person? What are their intentions? The Magician in reverse? I don't like that. Why the Magician in reverse? So the Magician in reverse is one of two things. One, this is someone who could manipulate the situation. If I could talk. The other is somebody who feels as though they can't make this happen. Maybe that's why they're moody. Like there's some sort of sense of them not being in their power. Ooh, but they do love you. They want to connect with you. All right, let's see if we're going to do anything about it. Wow. I love the Two of Cups in this deck. It's two mermaids. Could definitely be a water sign. You guys, we have a Mercury retrograde coming up in Pisces on the 26th. So just be prepared for that. All right. So yeah, their intentions is that they love you. They want to make it happen, but there's almost a sense of them feeling like they'll have to manipulate the situation or like they don't have the power to do it. And so they feel moody about it. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there is this sense of uncertainty and there's this sense of being in between two realities. So the Two of Pentacles is not very action oriented. And it's because there's some element of uncertainty or juggling here. They could have a choice between two. All right. If you know that, you know that. If not, don't worry about it. But I think they have a lot going on right now. Okay. What are their actions? Empress in reverse. Give me another card in their actions. Star reverse. No, this person's feeling like they can't bring it together. The thing is, you know, with the Star in reverse, it's still a good card. It's saying that things are aligning for you. They're working out for you, even if it feels like they aren't. And I don't know. I think there's this sense of this person is triggered into a little bit of a depression over this. Yeah, the moon. This person could have a mood disorder. Okay, I'm heavily picking up on that with them because we have the King of Cups, we have the Four of Cups. It's like one day they're feeling good. The next day they're pissed at you. The next day they're feeling super emotional, right? And then they want to work this out, but they have a lot going on. I'm really channeling with them. I'm telling you, this person feels sad. And there could be some things that you don't know about them. Like maybe they have bipolar and they haven't told you that, okay? I'm getting a real bipolar vibe. I kind of don't like it. And in fact, with the Empress in reverse, I don't really like that either. Why is the Empress in reverse here? I think this person's not in their power. No, yeah, I don't like that. I think that this person is not feeling up to this because they're dealing with emotions or they have a whole lot going on in their reality. And there could be some kind of unconventional connection that you guys have. Like the Hierophant in reverse is going against tradition. So for some of you, I think this person doesn't have a spiritual practice. I feel like they don't have an outlet to express their emotions, and they just are letting their emotions consume them. Like, you might not even know that about this. You yourself, fire signs, are feeling caught up or are feeling, I mean, this could even be your energy and you're not in your power. Somebody here isn't in their power. The Empress in reverse is one of two things. There's someone who feels like they don't have that sense of self-worth that they need, feels like they're not able to create something. It could also be someone who connects intimately with someone without the intention of it lasting. So this is like a friends with benefits situation, or I don't know. And then we have the world in reverse. So I feel like this is a karmic relationship, and there's this sense of things feel incomplete. It's like we almost had it together, but we're repeating the same mistakes. For some of you, there could be a baby or an unwanted pregnancy, because we have the Empress and then we have the world. So like maybe an unwanted pregnancy, something like that. It's not for all of you, but there's a karmic relationship here. And I just think that if, I don't know where you are with this person, because there's no breakup, there's no tower. So there is the Hierophant in reverse, to me would suggest that it's not a marriage, but there's some sense of a lack of closure and repeating the cycle over and over again. This is like Groundhog's Day. The world in reverse is Groundhog's Day. It's having the same arguments. It's being met with the same problems. It's not getting anywhere. It's not ending things, but it's also not things not changing, right? Let's see what the advice is. So I know a lot of you guys are not going to relate to this, because I'm picking up on someone here who has a mood disorder or bipolar, or they're moody, or they just feel sad. Death in reverse. Yeah, I knew it. I told you. The world in reverse and the death in reverse. There's a lack of change here. Also, I just feel like someone doesn't want this to end, but I also feel like they are in this energy of they're not in their power. They don't feel, there's a sense of insecurity here, that they're not good enough, or that they get caught up in the spiral of their moods or overthinking for some of you, but there's a lack of change. And it's because they feel defeated, right? Or they have depression or something like that. So I just feel like things are not going to change in this scenario. It's like one of those energies where you didn't really have a breakup, but you're not really together either. And they just kind of linger in your energy. Okay. Death in reverse, lack of change. Somebody here not wanting to end, but also not wanting to change the way that they are, or something like that. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm a super honest reader. And if it's not relating to you, no worries. Okay. 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. In the advice here. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. So the 6 of Pentacles is trying to find a balance here. And then we have the World card, or the 7 of Cups, I mean. So the 7 of Cups, to me, this is saying to get clear, because the 7 of Cups is somebody who fantasizes. So there could be a sense of limerence over this, and there could be a sense of, for some of you, this is saying to work on putting more energy into yourself. And maybe with the 7 of Cups here, just being honest with yourself about the way things are, because I feel like some of you could be fantasizing about, it's almost like you're falling for the fantasy of you and this person being together. But in the reality, it's like, you know what? But I really need to get a job, or I really need to make more money. Like, there's some things that you're neglecting in the reality, because you're fantasizing about how things could be with this person. Oh, what's the advice? 3 of Pentacles. For some of you, need to focus on work right now, or I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough. Some of you guys, if you're looking for work, or if you're looking for help or guidance, I feel like some clarity is coming in for you, because I feel like there's this sense of confusion with the 7 of Cups. I think some of you guys could feel overwhelmed or confused right now, and are offering support, or are being offered support from someone. I don't know if it's from this person. I feel like things probably aren't going to change with that person. I feel like, no matter where you stand with them, it's going to be Groundhog Day. You're going to repeat patterns with them. And because it's a karmic, okay, for the fire signs, there is some kind of clarity or support that's coming in for you monetarily, or an offer to work with someone. So maybe they're just going to be like, hey, you know what? I got this for the earth signs. Let's just be friends. It might not be that they're offering you friendship. It might be that you have a job opportunity or you get some kind of help from somewhere, or you're collaborating with someone here. So I just think that you're going to be thinking more clearly, seeing things more clearly, potentially coming out of a place where you feel stuck, like you can't move forward, like with the Eight of Swords here, coming out of a place of overthinking. So, I mean, for you, it looks good, but it just feels like you're repeating patterns with this person. And it really seems like they have some mood disorder, or I don't know, maybe they have depression. Okay, so if you didn't relate to that, I'm going to do another spread. We'll see who's coming in, the new person. Hi, P. I haven't seen you in a long time. Well, I'm going to be doing free readings for Valentine's Day, so check that live out if you're available. Or you can email me. I really only have PayPal and Venmo right now. But yeah, come to the Valentine's reading. I'll do one for you. Okay, I know a lot of you guys probably aren't relating to this because it's really specific. Okay, so for the fire signs, it kind of looks like you're dealing with someone who has a mood disorder or who is feeling like they missed an opportunity, but also isn't really budging. And it's just the same shit, different day with that person. I'm sorry, fire signs. You're welcome. Yeah, come out Valentine's Day, or just make sure you click the notifications, and you can tip if you want, but all I have is Venmo and PayPal. Okay, so let's get into this for the new person. For the fire signs, let's see what's going on. Okay, there it is again, the death. Oh my God. Listen, if you really related to that last reading, fire signs, where it's same shit, different day, you're repeating a karmic cycle with someone who's kind of moody or pouty, or who just feels sorry for themselves, that you might have to end it with that person. There's a major change coming in for you, especially if you have an Aries placement, because we have Saturn and Aries, but for all the fire signs, the death card. So in other words, this new person could be totally different from you. It could be a Scorpio, or this is saying that you have to end the pattern of repeat with that past person who you had a groundhog day with over and over again. Same shit, different day, right? Yeah, see, there it is. That's the star. That's why I don't like to do the new person readings, you guys, because it's just going to tell me the past person, the death and the star. A lot of you guys are overcoming some kind of hardship or you were feeling stuck, right? The death, there's a change in your destiny, in the things that you do and with what you're aligning with, because the star isn't just hope and healing. The star is aligning with your soul's mission. The star is aligning with your soul's past. The star is the divine. Literally, in the tarot, this has the tree of life on it, which is basically the Kabbalah. Okay, it's all of consciousness. So this is your consciousness tapping you on the shoulder, telling you you've got work to do. You've got something bigger and better to do. And you have to be healed, and you have to let go of that shit before we can offer you this lifetime opportunity, or before we can give you the love of your life. Okay, because you're going to be repeating patterns. And remember, 2025 is the year of the snake, shedding the patterns, shedding those relationships that go nowhere, shedding karmic contracts. Okay, hermit energy, God energy. 2025 was God. That was a divine intervention. And then the tower struck and just catapults you in another direction, because the star comes in after the tower. So something changed. Something's going to be changing here in your life in order for you to align with a better partner. And it has to do with your soul's mission, or your divine path, or your destiny, or your work, right? Okay. Or just you having a different mindset. And maybe because a lot of you are like stuck in this overthinking energy, or, negative self-talk energy, the Eight of Swords, stuck in something. And this is something that is going to be changing for you here. Okay, so what's the intentions of the new person for the fire sign? Now, remember, this might be someone you haven't met yet or someone you're already talking to. Judgment. Okay, why the judgment? What's this person's intention? The judgment is resurrection, but so the judgment, this could be, I don't like that. I don't want to say that this is a past person because it looked like in the last reading I did just a minute ago, it looked like you were not ending something with someone who maybe you needed a real change with. It just looked like there was same shit, different day energy. So I don't know if this is going to be someone who, because we have Mercury retrograde coming up at the end of the month, if they're going to show up and be like, I got my shit together. Boom, let's do this. I'm not depressed anymore. I'm taking my antidepressant medicine, or I'm no longer going to be crying in the shower. I got it. I got it. Right. Things will be different this time, honey. Right. Judgment. But it also could be a new person who is really considering whether or not you are the right person for them, because the judgment is resurrection, but the judgment is the call. It's like you answering the call of something bigger and higher. So I kind of feel like fire signs, I feel like there's something bigger for you. I don't know if it's love. We do have the Ace of Wands here. Hi. Oh, cool. You could send me a tip. I'll have my PayPal for Valentine's Day. I appreciate you, P. I haven't seen you in a long time. My email address is zeusangeltarot@gmail. I'm going to be putting links up. It's just every time I put links up, I get scammers in my email. I get scammers on PayPal whenever I put links up. I don't like dealing with that. But I'll put my links up for you, okay? The name of my YouTube channel is Zeus Angel Mystic Tarot. So if you drop the Mystic, Zeus Angel Tarot at Gmail, same spelling as the YouTube channel. Oh, Luna's finally been quiet. Okay, so fire signs. Yeah, go ahead and email me, and I'll send you my Instagram. All right. Oh my god. I'm sorry, you guys. There's a lot of animals in here, and I'm smelling something. Okay, so listen, if you're an Aries or a Leo, I'm just seeing with the Aries card here, we have the Emperor in reverse, and then we have the Six of Wands. Some of you guys are destined to be a leader or to be like the CEO, okay? And the Emperor in reverse to me is saying to release control. A lot of you guys, especially if you're Aries, but all the fire signs, there is this sense of wanting and needing control or feeling like you're out of control. But I think that you're going to be getting attention here. You're going to be getting recognition for something from something, from someone or something. There could be this is a new person reading. I definitely feel like there could be someone new coming in, but I think it's going to happen when you're on a path of a higher calling for yourself. Like you finally healed, you finally end that karmic cycle, you're finally doing well, you finally know what you want to do in your life, right? And that's when you meet this person. But we have the Emperor in reverse, and I knew it. You have to end the cycle of that with that past person all the way. You have to all the way shut the door. You have to say, no, 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 no. I don't care how my ex feels. No, 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 no. I know I'm not going to repeat that pattern with that, because if you don't, you won't elevate to the next level and you won't meet this next person. Okay. Because we have the Queen of Cups here. Why is the Emperor in reverse? The Queen of Cups is compassion. I oftentimes see that as the psychic of the zodiac. A lot of you guys cried a lot of tears over someone in the past, and that's okay. But right now is the time for you to transmute that energy, redirect that sadness into something, because there is a chance for you to excel at something. But in order for you to do that, you have to release some type of control here. And I don't know what that means for you. You have to let go of something that was a bad investment. For some of you, it could have that you made a bad investment in a job, in a person, or you played the stocks and you lost money. Okay. So there's something that you have to release that was a waste of time, person, place, or thing, for you to level up to get into this star energy. And for some of you, I don't know. I mean, this is a reconciliation, but if you're repeating a cycle with someone where it wasn't going anywhere, that's not a reconciliation. Okay, I actually want to see, why is this judgment here? Hold on, we've got cards on the floor. Because I don't like saying, oh, there's gonna be a reconciliation, but you really need to end it with that person. Like that's like contradicting energy here. But for some of you, if it's a same person, not a new person, it's just same person, different vibe. You guys will know your situation better than me. Why is it judgment here? Three of Cups. Oh, wow. So I do feel like there's a reconciliation for some of you, okay? I don't like saying that, but it looks like there could be for the fire signs. As long as you're not doing the same thing and things are going somewhere, that's fine. So I don't know. Three of Cups, the judgment, that looks like a reunion. That looks like a reconciliation. But you have to be real with yourself. Is that going somewhere? For some of you, if it's not a reconciliation, it's just that you could be meeting new people. Three of Cups is celebration. Oh, wow. I'm getting a lot of fire energy here. I mean, we are reading for the fire signs. Yeah, there's going to be something you're celebrating in the future here. Like you could even get invited to something and that's how you meet this person. Okay, so what's the outcome with the new person? They could court you. They could be another fire sign or they just embody fire sign energy. I don't know. Some of you guys are having a reconciliation with someone where things are completely different. And others of you are letting that go because it's a waste of time and are being invited out somewhere. But what's being highlighted to me is that you're going to be on your soul's mission when the relationship that you're meant to have comes in. Okay? That's a soul's mission. Ooh, you're going to fall in love. You're going to fall in love with this next person, fire signs. So these two cards to me are courtship, someone pursuing you. A lot of you guys are manifesting something. We have the Magician on there. And I can't really show you these cards because there's nudity, but this is the moon. And in this deck, it's falling in love. So you're falling in love with someone. For some of you, if it could have been someone who you never had a relationship with, and that's why I'm getting reconciliation energy. All right. But for those of the rest of you, you're going to fall in love with someone that you meet out somewhere. These two are like on a swing doing the deed. I can't show you that. We do have the Hanged Man here. So for some of you, I don't know, there's going to be some level of sacrifice with this new person. Oh my God, listen, they're going to make you feel so good. We have the Sun. I'm not supposed to show you that. So I don't know. This is all over the place, you guys, because I'm getting two storylines. Okay. One storyline is that you ended something, right? Like you had to completely end something because you were wasting your time. And the other storyline is that someone felt really ignored and rejected by you, and that person is still waiting. So I don't know. You guys are going to have to work that out because this is a new person read, but that doesn't mean that it isn't someone that you already know. So for some of you, you already know this person and they're showing up in a different energy. For those of the rest of you, you're going after some kind of opportunity. Okay, what's the outcome? This is hard to do these general readings. I really just need to do like 5 different storylines. All right. Oh, I'm telling you, this has got new written all over it. Ace of Wands, that's Sagittarius energy. And in this deck, it's savoring. 8 of Wands, he's feeding her grapes. Some of you, somebody wants to feed you grapes. So with this card, eight of Wands is travel. It's Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius loves to travel, but it's also quick moving energy. It's like fast moving communication. It's Cupid's arrows. That's what it represents. So to me, that's somebody who's messaging you right away. Like you get a message. They're not making you wait. They're messaging you back right away because they're happy to talk to you and they're savoring that communication. They really like it. So if there is someone in your midst who takes forever to respond, who seems like they're annoyed that they have to talk to you, that ain't it. Let that person go because there's someone better here. Someone who's not going to make you wait. Someone who will not leave you on red. Okay. And there's some sense of you having this glow up at the time when this person comes back or when you meet them. Okay. And then we had the Ace of Cups reversed. Some of you, I think you experienced unrequited love in the past. And this person, whether it's that same person or somebody completely new, are going to feel like you're finally having reciprocating feelings back and forth. Yeah, they're going to love talking to you, this new person. Okay, I'm going to get on out of here with this spread and move on to, so we did earth, we did air, we did fire, now we're doing water. I'm sorry that I talk so fast. I told myself I would slow down, but I can't help it. I am going to be putting timestamps up, you guys. If you want to go back and just watch your element, I'll be doing that. Okay, so fire signs, you guys have someone coming in. Now we're reading for the water signs. Okay. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Oh, I'm going to shuffle a little more before I take any cards, but we did have the Page of Wands in reverse. So the Page of Wands in reverse is a little bit of a loud mouth. It's someone who is not great at communicating. So we're going to start out with the past or current person, basically their side and your side. Okay. And then we'll do the new. Okay. Oh. So the past person, the past or current person. Okay. Page of Wands. How are they feeling? How is the past or current person feeling? Ooh. Ace of Cups. So I can see the Ace of Cups one of two ways. One, it could be they have a lot of love for you. Ace of Cups can also be self-love, okay? It's like feeling fulfilled within. Page of Wands in reverse, though, I don't know if they're a poor communicator, if they're a bit of a loudmouth, or if they just heard through the grapevine. Because the Page of Wands in reverse can be someone who hears gossip or hears through the grapevine that there's something going on with you. I don't know what that is. Let me clarify. Could just be someone who's sort of immature. There could be an age difference, or there's a child. Pages can sometimes be children. Why is the Page of Wands in reverse? Seven of Wands. Yeah, the communication might not be very good with you guys. They could be very defensive. See how the Seven of Wands is there? This is someone who feels like they have to stand up for themselves. I mean, they do have the Ace of Cups. They are wanting to make an offer. How are you feeling? How is the water signs? How are the water signs feeling about this past or current person? How are the water signs feeling about the past or current person? Ooh. Them's fighting words. Water signs are pissed. Five of Wands. I knew it. I mean, this person's feeling defensive, and you're over here like, bitch, let's fight. Excuse me for swearing. It's somebody is upset, and it could be you guys, okay? Five of Wands. This is like petty ego battles. This could also be feeling like you have to compete for someone's attention. So let's see why that's there. The fives in tarot are always severity. It's not a good thing. Okay, why are the Five of Wands for how the water signs feel about this person? So you could just literally be fighting or in an argument. Things have not been easy in 2025. Why the Five of Wands? Ace of Wands reverse. So that to me is an on again, off again relationship. It's some kind of sense of instability. You guys are potentially losing attraction for this person. Okay, so what happened between these two? Maybe because it's like they're not consistent, or they're not consistent at communicating, or they're just acting defensive. Like you both have aces. You're sort of mirroring each other, right? They have the Ace of Cups and you have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is in reverse though. So that to me is like I'm losing attraction. The thrill is gone. There could be some sexual frustration as well because you're pissed, okay? I sometimes see that as like somebody made you compete for their attention and it's sexually frustrating, or they're just in and out, right? Or they're really immature with their communication. Maybe they're not even messaging you. And when they do message you, they're defensive or they're fighting with you, or there's some need for them to feel like they have to defend themselves. What happened between these two? What's the blockage? So we have the sun in the blockage. I take that in reverse. Somebody lost optimism. Any other card? Be more specific. What happened for the water signs in this person? What's in the blockage? Six of Swords. Peace is in the blockage. Chaos. There's some sort of chaos here. I mean, clearly, if you guys are arguing with one another, Six of Swords in reverse is a chaotic relationship. It's somebody who like drops a grenade on you and is like, deal with that, drop the mic. Like they say or do something that upsets you intentionally to get a reaction, right? Um, Six of Swords, but this is really just rocky and unstable and not very peaceful. I don't like it. Oh, whoa. Okay. I just think that this is a very complicated relationship, water signs. I'm not saying there's no love. I mean, honestly, I do feel like one person is more lovey-dovey and the other person is more passionate in regards to this relationship, right? What are the deep down? What is this person's intention? Oh, wait, I was going to get the blockage. Give me more on the blockage. It just looks like chaos and a lack of optimism. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, so some of you, there could be an imbalance in money. It could also be about someone's reputation. Like the Ten of Pentacles could be your friends and family don't like your partner, or there was a lack of long-term planning in a relationship. Like, you know, some of you, I'm just going to say it, somebody here paid for everything and the other person didn't. That's not for all of you, okay? Because we have a Six of Pentacles here, and this is charity. Some of you did charity work with this person. That was a dig. Oh boy. All right. Well, let's see what this person's intentions are. So one of you wore the pants in the family. Maybe you spend more money than the other. That could probably be why you're losing interest or the thrill is gone a little bit. Yeah. See, the Eight of Pentacles. I don't. Okay. What? The Eight of Pentacles and their intentions? That's work. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? I feel like this person expects you to do all the work, like do all the legwork. Their intentions. They do want to talk, but that's weird because they're a little bit of a loudmouth and they're not very good at communicating. So why would they want to talk? Queen of Cups reversed. I don't like it. Okay, I don't like it. Queen of Cups reversed is somebody who gets taken advantage of. I mean, the Queen of Cups can also be a little bit of a B word, if you know what I mean, like somebody who is overly emotional and or who gets taken advantage of or who love bombs. So I don't really know. I feel like the person's intentions are to emotionally manipulate you, plan your vulnerabilities. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Okay, so this is staying to hold strong. We are going to be in Mercury retrograde, Six of Cups, and the Strength card. That's not much of an outcome. To be honest, I don't know. I'm going to see what their actions are because honestly, I don't like what their intentions are. Six of Cups and the Strength. So I feel like some of you guys are trying to hold back from even thinking about this. Like, I don't want to think about it, right? I'm just trying to put it out of my mind. Let's see what the actions are. See, I told you, gold digger. I'm just going to put it out there. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, this person has their hand out. And it doesn't even have to be money. Okay, this is the type of person who wants someone to take care of them. I'm hoping that you guys don't relate to this, water signs, but there's someone who's very superficial here. They're very immature. They're very superficial. For some of you, they're thinking negatively on this relationship. They expect you to do all the legwork. Like it's like charity work. It's like they have their hand out. No wonder you're upset. No wonder you're losing attraction and you're losing interest. No wonder you're holding back from even thinking about them. That's what I'm getting, okay? I know a lot of you guys won't relate to this. It's not lovey-dovey today. I think that you learned something about them. The moon in reverse. You're not under any delusions anymore about what this person wants. I don't like it, okay? They're just playing on your vulnerability right now. What's the advice? Ugh. I'm going to get a new person spread. It's usually a lot more positive. Eight of Wands. Move on. The Eight of Wands is traveling. It's communication. So if you're not talking to them, the advice is to talk to them, open, clear communication, because the moon in reverse can be somebody who's lost in delusions. It's either you've uncovered a truth about them or you're completely lost in delusions. It's like you're having fantasies about them, especially with the Six of Cups, thinking about the worst case scenario without actually talking to them. So for some of you, give me another card in the advice. Whew. Okay, so consult your local shamans with the Hierophant there. Page of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys, if you're looking at their Instagram too much, that might not be good for you if you're trying not to think about them. And the Justice and the Two of Wands. So consult your local shaman, all right? The Hierophant there. Some of you, if you go to church, if you pray, if you meditate, really just focus on your spirituality right now. That's what I'm seeing, because this says the wise one. So use your inner shaman, use your inner discernment to navigate through this. Some of you just need to communicate. If you know this person has you blocked or whatever, don't even bother, right? And stop looking at their Instagram or their social media. Page of Swords reverse. Get out of stalker mode. Maybe you need to block them. I don't know where you are on the timeline with this, because some of you guys have uncovered something and some of you guys are in dream la land. This is like limerence over them. So Two of Wands and the Justice, get balanced. And with the Two of Wands, this is a waiting energy, but it's also e-commerce. Okay, so for some of you, if money matters are an issue for you, because there was a lot of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, it's time to put that first. Prioritize yourself, prioritize your peace of mind. And if it's really not all that serious, some of you just need to have a talk, and some of you guys really just need to look for better opportunities for yourself and to get right with God or whatever your God is. Okay, I don't know, everybody has their own God or temple or meditative practice. What would God say? If you, let's say you are religious, and I'm not, okay, but I'm just giving you an example of what this is, the divine is trying to tell you. Let's say you have a guru, or you go to church and you do confession. If you went to your guru or your priest or whoever, the wise one in your life, maybe it's just yourself, what would they tell you to do with somebody here who really just seems very superficial, very immature? Maybe they just want what they can get and they're emotionally manipulating you. For some of you, this person really just feels like they don't know how to talk. So for some of you, this person doesn't know how to talk to you. They're kind of immature. Maybe they expect a lot. Is that salvageable or is it not? Because you guys are all talking to different people. If this is a past person who has you blocked, stop watching their social media, let it go, right? So consult your inner shaman and communicate clearly, because we're about to be in a retrograde and communication is going to be really weird. One thing I noticed about in retrograde, Mercury retrograde, is roles are reversed in regards to communication. So for example, if you were the one normally reaching out, it could be them. That's just in my personal experience. So I don't know, the Justice card and the Two of Wands, what's right for you, what's fair for you. Maybe it's time to look for other opportunities, whether it be in work, whether it be in love, okay? There's a Two of Wands is searching. Some of you guys could really be soul searching right now as well. Anything else in the advice? Because I can't tell you guys if this person, I mean, like I said, you had the Ace of Wands in reverse and they had the Ace of Cups, but that to me is new love. So they could even be, sometimes I see this as self-love. I think, they're thinking about themselves. They're wanting new love. I don't know if that Ace of Cups is directed towards you or not, because you had the Ace of Wands in reverse and I just like the thrill is gone. Hanged Man reverse. A lot of you guys just don't know how to communicate in a way where you're on the same page, because the Hanged Man in reverse is someone who really doesn't see the other person's point of view. They refuse to sacrifice, to make the sacrifices to see the other person's point of view so that you can get on the same page. And that's kind of what I was getting. Like, it's a miscommunication. And So some of you guys just really need to get on the same page. All right. Because there are emotions here. We have the King of Cups. Okay, I don't know. Some of you guys are going to block someone. Some of you guys are going to communicate more clearly. Some of you guys are like over it. You know, Ace of Wands in reverse. This comes, this goes. I'm losing interest. Okay, let's see what's going on with the new person. I don't know if any of you guys ever relate to my readings. I would love for you guys to comment on stuff. I have no idea if I'm missing the mark, you know, because these general readings are a lot harder for me than one-on-one readings. Believe it or not, you guys, I'm way better at one-on-one. If you sat down with me and I read for you, it would be way more accurate than when I'm doing with these general readings because it's however many people are watching it. Okay, so for some of you, we had the High Priestess fly out for the new person. You may or may not know this person yet. This is the High Priestess. This is Pisces energy. I don't know if you guys have a cat. A lot of you guys are psychics out there. Now, I say it all the time on here. Psychic, that word just means your mind. So a lot of you guys have really strong minds and intuition. Could be a Pisces. I mean, this is the water sign. Water signs have very, very developed sense of intuition and psychic intuitiveness, but also really developed with their emotional intelligence. I mean, unless you're a low vibrational water sign, right? Yeah, the Chariot card. How's the water signs feeling right now in regards to the new person that they have or will meet? So, ooh, attractive person loading, Queen of Wands. So you might have a crush on someone already, or this is just you potentially seducing or wanting to be seduced by someone. Okay. Maybe you're feeling really good right now about yourself because the Queen of Wands is someone who has a really high sense of self-esteem. So I don't know. I think that maybe you're working on yourself so you can attract someone who's really attractive, or you're working on your confidence. Could be a fire sign that you're calling in. Aries, Sag, Leo. Ooh. Wow, this is good, actually. So Page of Wands is in the upright this time. In the last spread, it was in reverse. I think the difference with this new person is that they're not going to be immature at communicating. That was one of the biggest problems with the last spread that I had for you. So, and this is also in this deck, Wild Abandon. I just think that there's going to be a sense of throw caution to the wind and just whimsy and romance. So in the talking stage, when you're in the talking stage with this new person, I think it's going to feel like a whirlwind romance. And I think there's going to be a lot of attraction. I also feel like someone's making long-term plans with you. I can't show you this, but here, let me show you this. You see how, I'm not sure if you can see it because there's nudity. Well, I can't even show it to you really. There's a man here and he has this woman, she's laying on her back and he's like at her feet, admiring her. So what that means to me is that this new person is going to put you on a pedestal, or they're just going to make you feel really good about yourself. And I do feel like they are going to make plans with you long term, because the 10 of Pentacles is someone who thinks about their legacy. They think about, 5 years from now, where am I going to be? And will this person be by my side? Okay, so what's the intentions of the new person? What's the intentions of the new person? The Moon card. So this new person wants love. Because the moon in this deck is falling in love. So I think this new person might be a romantic. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh my God. I've been getting this for a lot of the signs, actually. The new person, 10 of Cups, I feel like they're going to make plans with you long term. Now, that's how you know that someone's serious, because they start talking long term about how many kids are we going to, not right away, not on the first date. But what I'm saying is that they're going to get attached to you and they're going to think long term. Potentially, if you want a family, they could even talk about having a family with you if that's what you want. Okay, not on the first date or the second. Okay, in a healthy timeline, we have an erotic outburst. The Fool in this deck is an erotic outburst. This is saying be careful of the snakes, though. Okay, we have the Fool. And in this deck, I don't know, yeah, there's an erotic outburst. So what I'm picking up on is that this new person isn't going to be able to contain their attraction for you. So they're going to be very lusty towards you, but it's not in a way that where it's just hit it and quit it, right? It's got some love attached to it. There's some strings attached with this love. All right. What are their deepest intentions? And we have the Judgment. So, I mean, I don't like saying reconciliation. That is a card of reconciliation, but it can also be the card of marriage. Sometimes I see because it's legal matters. So, and we have a couple on here with a baby. This person was going to fall for you and they're going to like start having thoughts of baby names and like this, they want it all with you. um, this person wants love, this new person. They could be a water sign like you. We have Cancer. We have heavy Cancer on here. But we also have Pisces, Aries, and that's all we have specifically. Leo. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Oh. Give me more on their deepest intentions. The new person. So more than likely you haven't met this person yet. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this person sees you as valuable. They want to hold on to you. This new person is not going to want to let you go. That's how you're going to know that they're for you because they're not going to be, first of all, they're going to be super in love with you. They're going to plan with you and it's not going to be future faking. And they're going to stick around. They're going to see the value with you. Four of Pentacles here. I also think that they're going to be very attracted to your body. For some of you, they might watch you sleep, not in a creepy way, but in a like, wow, you're just so gorgeous. I can't believe that I'm here with you right now. They're going to like your body and they're going to be like in awe of you. Okay, that's how you know that this is your person. It could really be a Leo because we have the sun. I just think that you guys are both going to feel really, we have the sun and the moon. Wow. Okay. So what I'm picking up with that is that not only are they going to fall for you, and that's going to be on a subconscious level, they might not express that to you right away because the moon is the subconscious. Like subconsciously, they know that they've already fallen for you. They might tell you how they feel about you because it's right next to the sun card. But I think that they're on the outside, there it's gonna feel like a lot of like lust and stuff like that. But underneath it all, there's a lot of feelings there. So they might not want you to know how deep their feelings are right away because they don't want to scare you off. Okay. Wow, actually, okay. Let's get the outcome because I don't want it to be a bad outcome. This is a good reading. Oh boy. Okay, so some of you, this person's a little embarrassed to approach you. So if they seem like they're not into you, or if they seem like they're playing it cool, it's because there's some embarrassment because they're very attracted to you. And it's almost like they don't know how to approach you. It's like when you go out and you see that person who is like so cool, so amazing, and your jaw drops because they're so attractive and afraid to say the words, like afraid to say the words I love you, afraid to walk up to you. There's some level of fear or embarrassment with how much they are into you. They're so into you. Some of you guys, I think that there is some level of this person thinking that you're not interested. Okay. So I don't know what that means in this deck. This Six of Pentacles, it means boredom. Some of you, this person could feel as though they're too boring for you because you're like that girl or that guy. And in comparison, there is a little bit of a complex that they're going to have because of how cool you are. Okay. Three of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So the outcome here is this person, there's some sense of this person waiting. I just heard that phrase in my head, strike while the iron is hot, because there's some sense of this person knowing that they can't wait too long to ask you out or tell you how they feel, but also being a little nervous to do it. So there could be distance between you guys, or there's some level of hesitation, or this is like looking out into the abyss and knowing that it's going to happen, but it's just a matter of when, right? And then we have the Nine of Cups. So I just feel like you're both going to be very fulfilled. Now, it's not telling me marriage or anything like that. Like, there's a lot of you guys watching this, so the outcome with the new person is going to be different. We do have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles on the table, which is like building a legacy, building a family, seeing where the future goes. I think that this person wants to see where it goes. Like they want it all. They don't want to tell you that right away. They don't want to scare you off, but they do want to see where it goes. And I do feel like both of you are going to feel very fulfilled. It's going to be very fulfilling, like physically. 9 of Cups. That's actually really beautiful. I don't want to pull any more cards. What could go wrong with these two? Let's see what that is. What, just in case. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's that delay I was telling you about. So for some of you, 3 of Wands and then the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So the hesitation here that this person has could make you think that they're not into you. I was getting this message, I think, for one of the other elements, that because of how long they take to profess their love to you or to come see you if there's long distance, or just the pacing of it, something like that, or the fact that maybe they're not all the way expressing their feelings, could make you think that they're not into you. So that's why it's important to fully communicate, like if you're feeling like, are you even into me? Do you even like me like that? Or why haven't I seen you in a long time? Or why haven't you done this or that? Right? Like the pacing or their lack of expression or something like that. Just make sure that you're openly communicating with them that you would like for to have a title with this person a little sooner than maybe that they want to give that to you, if that makes sense. Okay. Also, some sense of letting down your guard, because a lot of you guys came from a place where you were in relationships with people who were game players, people who were in and out, people who really just rubbed you the wrong way. You're in this Queen of Swords energy, and the Queen of Swords is a divorcee. So the Queen of Swords, after the relationship, whether you had a divorce or not, has this energy of coldness about her. And she's very guarded with the 7 of Wands. So this is one thing that when this person comes in, to not, I said this before in this live, to not punish the new person for the past person's crimes, but also to really do that heart chakra healing and lower your defenses. Also, don't give them the cold shoulder, because the Queen of Swords can act like they don't care. They can act really stoic and non-emotional and really have their guard up. So this is one thing that is in the advice here that could potentially ruin a really good thing, because it actually looks really good. Other than this person could have an inferiority complex because they're really attracted to you. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. I'm gonna put up the timestamps. Thanks for staying with me. I know it's so annoying when the sound isn't working because I forget to take out my Bluetooth headphones. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm gonna delete that live. So if you see the live before this one, don't click on it because the beginning there's no audio. So I'm gonna put this one up with the timestamps. I'm gonna delete that one. And I will be back Valentine's Day or the day before to do a free questions for everyone. So make sure you have the notification bell turned on so you don't miss a live. I hope this reading elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.